Welcome to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City, broadcasting to you live from BBW, well-rounded BBW. I've already had a few too many.
It's very rare. Normally it's the reverse.
Yeah, normally it's the reverse. You're the mostly sober one, and I have to stop drinking because someone has to drive the equipment home tonight, and it's gonna be me because Cali guy has already had like 8 drinks. He's not cut off though. I like him drunk. Anyway, we have sitting with us the one, the only, the infamous Diamond. Hello. Good. It's been a couple of years since we've had you on. I hear tell that you are rebranding some stuff and that you have like a clothing line going on here.
Yes, I do. Diamond is not just a name, it's also a lifestyle. And I'm going to be launching so many great things that I am really excited about.
Give us a little bit of background on you.
Yeah, like what are you planning on launching besides the fabulous hats?
I'm going to be launching women's clothing, tank tops, as well as the tank tops are going to be inspirational.
Okay.
Something that a big girl would love to wear, that would allow them to have the confidence and to let them strut their stuff.
Well, let's just hypothetically say somebody is lacking in boobs.
Okay.
Will make their boobs look bigger? And if not, can you talk to your developmental team and make that happen?
I know quite a few great plastic surgeons that I can get in contact with you.
Hypothetically, for a friend,
Hypothetically. Of course. It's all about confidence. It doesn't matter what you have, but how you present yourself. If you are lacking or are a little not quite confident in whatever area you have or don't have, it will show in the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you present yourself, but more importantly, the way you dress.
So the tank tops will not enhance non-boobage.
Possibly.
Let me just tell you, if they're designed for BBWs, that probably won't be an issue in most cases.
These sizes will start at a 2X, not
Okay.
end at a 2X.
Okay, excellent. That is awesome.
And so 2X is a very broad spectrum of sizing. I've tried on a 2X that I was swimming in, and I put on a 2X that I could barely close. So what standard are you going to use for your sizing options?
That will be a discussion with my team that I will definitely oversee very closely, understanding that there are very various sizes.
And might we suggest lots of stretchy materials?
Yes.
Lots
Yes.
of stretchy
Not only that, but have it be a little longer.
Yes, that is a problem that I have. I am short, but I have huge tits, and so when I put on a shirt, it rides up, and it's like a belly shirt, even though it's supposed to be a regular shirt. And then I'm always really trying to find like extra long tank tops and stuff like that because then they actually fit me properly. And I'm sure you have that problem with skirts and your giant ass.
Well, I don't wear as many skirts. Like today is an exception,
Right.
but I do have the long top issue. I have I have shorter legs for my height and a long torso, and I like it to hit down below, my belly, and so I prefer the longer shirt.
Yeah, it's really hard to find that. And even when it says long shirt, you put it on and it's like at your belly button, and you're like, yeah, long shirt if you don't have any titties or shoulders
or no
arms,
belly.
right? Or no belly, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when you put all that in, when you add all that up, that's the other thing is, every big girl, even if they're the same size, is a different shape. And so like this dress that she's wearing is nice and tight in her hips where it should be, but loose on top. I put this dress on and it's super tight on top and it looks baggy on the bottom. And but if it was some sort of stretchy material that was, able to conform better to a body shape, then that would be better.
Really quick, I think we can see her as she's walking by.
But
Man, that girl is amazing.
Yeah, she is.
I concur.
Right?
She is amazing. We've seen.
I concur.
She looks beautiful, but I think isn't she the one who posted the bikini picture?
Yes.
In there, and damn, she was rocking it.
Yeah, she
My
Yes.
is
goodness.
amazing, and she makes wonderful cake pops. By the way,
Yes, she does.
she's a good baker and fucking sexy.
So
as
the
hell.
whole package.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's the whole package.
Okay.
I don't know if she
Okay.
does windows, but who cares? When she cooks
That's
and
what I'm
looks like
saying.
that,
That's what I'm
we're
saying.
like, we will
You'll
hire a
make
maid.
exceptions.
Yes,
Right.
We will
Right.
hire a maid.
definitely. The other things I'm working on is seminars as well.
Hmm. What kind
Work
of seminars?
seminars that are I hate, and I know hate is a strong word, but I hate lectures where you just sit there and you kind of have that glazed look over your.
Right.
No, the seminars that I'm going to do and have devised are interactive. You are involved. You do things. You're not just sitting there looking at your watch or nowadays your phone. When is this going to be over?
Hmm.
I use practical as well as comprehensive decision making and allowing you to experience life and not have to take this 6 week course and you become a hermit and then you reemerge as a butterfly. No, it's real life situations that you can work on day in and day out and not just become a hermit.
And so it'll be fun. It'll be interactive.
Yes.
I will say, I my previous career
Hmm.
had been a trainer,
Yes.
and so I used to have to attend a lot of seminars
Hmm.
to further my training skills.
Of course.
And the worst were the ones where you go in there and you sit and you're in there, 6 hours or what have
Hmm.
you, and you're just like, I'm here taking notes because I have to take notes.
Or you
And
doodle.
yeah,
Yeah.
or they'll put up a
Lot of
PowerPoint
doodling.
presentation and then read it line for line.
Hmm.
It's not interactive. It's not fun. You are not drawing
Like,
my attention.
you could have
Exactly.
emailed me this
Whereas,
shit.
right?
Exactly.
Save me
Whereas
8 hours.
as a previously as a
Hmm.
trainer, I would have to adapt my style to the different
Of course.
you know types of learning,
Yes.
and so I'd have to make it fun.
Of
And
course.
that is awesome that you're doing that.
Yes. And you, as a person, learns different ways: tactile, audio,
Right.
visual, and I incorporate all of that to make sure that
Excellent.
I hit all of the points. Because if you are just an auditory learner, you're going to get everything. But what if somebody's tactile,
Right.
or what if they need to
They're
do it?
doodling.
Exactly. They may get it, but more importantly, they won't remember what you
Right.
said, but
Hmm.
how you made them feel.
Right. They're the
That
ones who will take it home, read it later, and then they'll
yes,
get it. That's
mull it
me. I'll take
over,
it back later. And
mull it over, and just kind of ingest it at will.
But I'm the kind of person that I need to be able to do it while you're talking about it. I went to an Excel training seminar,
Hmm.
and it was this Excel training seminar where you didn't have to bring a computer, and I'm like, how the fuck am I going to learn this? Like, so what I did was I took extensive notes and I made recordings on my phone, and
Hmm.
I took home all the pamphlets, and then
Flashcards
and then
and
I spent
right.
like the next like 8 hours at home just doing everything that we talked about in the thing, and yeah,
yes,
so like the experience was great because I learned a lot of stuff, but I would have learned more and remembered more. Like
hmm,
I have to go back through my notes now because I'm
of
doing
course.
a lot of things that I learned now that I'm assisting the accounting department at my office, and so I have to go back and like relearn some of the things I learned in that seminar. But if I had actually sat down and done those things, I
Hmm.
wouldn't have to go back and retrain myself
Yes,
because if I can do it while you're teaching me about it, no problem. I got it down.
yes, yes.
So I totally perved your website because you said you revamped it. So I went on and
Let me
looked at
just
it.
share with you, if you're not already aware, Sierra stalks you.
Yeah,
And
I
as
do.
we joked earlier, she might show up at your house.
Just saying.
It
So
most likely
That's
gonna happen.
okay. And if you do, just to let you know, I will leave the light on for you.
yay!
Like Motel 6. I'll
Yes.
I
leave the
drink
light up for
I
you.
drink Jack Daniels and decaf coffee. So just make note of that.
Any type of brand of decaf coffee?
No, just decaf because
Okay.
caffeine does terrible things to me.
All right.
And not in a
Wait,
good
if
way.
I stalk you as well, can I get some Diet Mountain Dew then?
Sure. Why
And,
not?
and
I
she
don't want to
drinks
leave you
Jaeger,
alone. We'll stalk together.
Nice.
yeah,
Jaeger.
You
which
want
is
a sip?
poison.
You want a
Jaeger,
Yes.
sip? I have some Jaeger and Fruit Punch Rockstar.
Sure.
Give it a try.
it's poison.
It is not poison.
It
It
is
is
poison.
delicious and it
Jaeger
is
is
life.
poison.
Hmm.
Jaeger equals life. I put ice and a straw in so I
The
look like a lady.
afterlife.
I want to be classy, and shit.
Jaeger is the only liquor you can mention without moving your mouth or your lips.
That's because usually drunk.
Yes.
Jaeger.
Yeah, I
Jaeger.
am. And I do
Jaeger.
it drooling too. Like, give
Jaeger.
me a little while, I can say it
Yeah.
without moving my mouth and lips while drooling.
Yeah.
It'll work.
So you can continue to order your drinks while you're shit faced. I, however, just make it a point of tipping big and early and often.
Mm-hmm.
So when I go back to the bar, they just make the drink. I don't have to say anything. They know my
Exactly.
face. They know there's money coming out of me. They make my drink. They make it heavy and strong. I go back.
Yes.
See?
They don't have Jaeger here. This came from my private selection in my room.
I'm gonna let you know.
Private reserve.
They do
My
have
private
whiskey
reserve.
here. They got some darn good whiskey.
Nice.
So, as before we got distracted by Toxie and her poison, I was perving your website,
Mm-hmm.
and I noticed that you have some like packages or services available, and one of them is like creating a dating profile type of package thing.
What the dating blueprint is about
That's
is you need to be happy first,
Mm-hmm.
and you need to know what happiness means. It could mean having a new car, or in some cases, having the laundry done, folded, and put away. It's whatever you want to be happy with. That should be the foundation. Then growing from there, you branch out to who is going to make me happy. Are we going to have similar likes,
Mm-hmm.
dislikes? Rather than going in of desperation, you're going in with confidence. You know what makes you happy, not happy, what you are willing to compromise in, but more importantly, what your deal breakers are. If this person does this or has that, whatever the case may be, that's a deal breaker. Doesn't mean you can't be friends with them, just means in the dating arena, they are no longer eligible because you are reverting back to your happiness.
Right.
And that's what it's about. How can you fill a cup that's
Got a hole in the bottom.
exactly?
I'm looking at you.
I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm not looking. I'm just telling you what it is about. I have a series of literally about 50 questions that some would apply to you, some would not. But the ones that do apply to you or want to be applied to you, you know what the answer you want it to be or should be or can be,
Mm-hmm.
rather than just going up to a random stranger. Will you like me? Will you date me? A year later, you hate them.
I'm not doing that.
No,
My friend Sierra here just thinks I should go get laid.
I do. I think she should be sport fucking right now. Just saying.
Nice,
And
nice.
all
I'm
my
just
friends
saying.
tell me the same, as did my father. Awkward conversation. I'm just saying.
Best way to
Not
get
what you
over
wanna have.
someone is
It's
to
to
get
get
under
under him.
someone new.
That's right. That's right. And
You don't even have to know his name.
knowing his name is optional.
And I did that for my boyfriend. I'm telling you, he eats good pussy.
Nice.
That's a good
Nice.
friend right there.
Hey, I will take her every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
Right?
That's right. It's like you can't get many great friends like that very often.
Right.
I'm willing to give you my penis.
Nice.
Sierra's had a few. This is awesome.
That's all right.
Yeah, my filter's slowly.
It's normally I'm
disintegrating.
normally the one they have to prop up
Mm-hmm.
because I'm drunk.
Her name's Toxie.
But my name's Toxie for a reason.
We all have goals,
We do.
and that's fine.
Mine's to stay upright.
That's right.
No,
That's
you're
right.
supposed to say semi-upright.
Semi upright.
Semi upright. There you go. There you go.
And if I'm gonna drool, at least do it in a ladylike way.
That's right.
So you do then profiles for individuals.
Yes. Yes, I
Okay.
do.
And you help them determine what it is you are
Yes.
seeking.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm also a life coach,
Okay.
which is completely different from a counselor.
Right.
What a counselor does is he figures out what's wrong with you or what your major malfunction is, what I affectionately call it. What a life coach does is how do we move from here?
Right.
What can we do to get you past and get to you where your ultimate goal is going to be,
How do
wherever
we-
that might be?
How do we fix your fuck upness?
Yes,
Well, it's more like, oh, so you want that house? Here's what we need to do. Here's what you
exactly.
need to change in your life,
That's right.
and here's what we need to do to make that happen.
That's right.
Awesome.
And in order to have that house, car, clean laundry, you need to have a precise plan, but more importantly, you need to stop the fuckery.
Right.
Because how can you clean up a mess if the water's still coming out of the faucet?
Can't fix a leak if you leave the leak there.
That's right. You're just making more work for yourself and frustration.
Awesome, awesome.
Very awesome.
I'm glad we had the chance to meet you. I mean, I
Thank
know
you.
that you have been on the show before, but I
Yes.
haven't
Yes.
had the
It was
opportunity
before
to
your
sit down
time.
with you. It was
Yeah.
before my time.
Yes.
It was BT, before Toxic.
But Sierra is obviously well versed in
Yes.
Diamond Dave
And all
and
that is
well
Diamond Dave.
stalked
Yeah.
Diamond Dave.
I stalk all the people I love. I'm just saying. I stalk you
Aw.
too. I do. Okay. Well, give everybody your website so that those who are listening now and later can go stalk you as well.
All right. It is diamanddave.com. DIAM as in Mary, A as in Andy, N as in Nancy, D as in dog, Dave. It's all
Kip,
one word.
turn to the side a little. So your hat, which is awesome,
Thank you.
you've been admiring it
Thank you.
since earlier, but it shimmer. It has a little diamond over the eye.
Yeah.
And so when it
It's a little
catches the
sparkle.
light, it shimmers.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
And the reason why I spell it the way that I do is to be set apart just that much more.
That's
Awesome.
very awesome. Right. Thank you very much for sitting with us.
Thank you.
Enjoy the alcohol that is pouring profusely out of that building, that room down there.
Yes. Yes.
And,
And for you ladies, just to let you know, I will definitely leave the light on for you.
All right,
Woohoo!
awesome.
All
Makes
right.
it easier to stop, you know.
There you go.
We can see when we're digging in your trash. Just makes it easier.
Right.
Hey, it's all right. It's all right.
All right.
Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Precious